Hutch, go ahead and get started, please.
Yeah, JD, I think everyone in Arkansas knew how good you were, but as Mike just said, National Player of the Week. What have all these accolades been like? Getting them, a couple National Players of the Week awards.
Just good to see. Hard work get a little credit. But at the end of the day, we got to keep going, keep getting better, keep coming back each and every day. Want to get better. And
y'all already beat LSU once on the road, but now they're coming here. What have you seen from LSU lately? Have you started diving into the film yet?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta play them guys every game, play them hard. They more than capable of getting hot at any time. They were one of the best teams in the country too, so we just gotta be focused, lock in, and just come ready to work.
Nate?
Yeah, JD, just how much of a difference is Xavier Kenson making them? Because I know you played against him when he was at Missouri last year, and he didn't play the last time when you beat him in Baton Rouge.
I mean, he a good player too. He one of the good guards in SEC. I mean, he was hurt. He's still coming back from his injury. So, I mean, we don't know how much that affect him, but we just got to go out there and control what we can control.
What any memories of this first game that you feel y'all take into the second rematch?
You gotta come out there and match their physicality. Keep them off the offensive glass. Don't turn the ball over, and just get back on defense. That was some of the keys.
Thank you,
Curtis.
Hey, JD, I guess you have another year of eligibility if you wanted to use it. Just curious if you've put much thought into what the future might hold for you and, this possibly being your last game at Bud Walton.
Nah, I just been trying to stay focused on this season and just what that holds, and just keep on keeping that the main focus and just go day by day.
And I guess you do have 3 seniors who don't have any eligibility left, and Stanley and Chris and Trey Wade. Just wondering if you could maybe touch on those 3 guys and the impact they've made in their short time here.
Those guys, those like my brothers. We all 3 close. They bring so much to the table with Trey Wade, Stan. They can switch 1 through 5. Stan can score. Trey gonna do Trey, and Chris just gonna be Chris Likes. I mean, one of the dynamic scorers in the country too. Those just 3 big time players. I mean, we gonna miss them for sure.
Scotty.
Yeah, JD, the first couple months of this season, opponents were shooting better than 36% from 3 on y'all. I think last month that number was well under 30%. I mean, just how did that happen, and what did it take for you guys to get there?
Just had to buy into what coaches was telling us and just go out there and execute it. I mean, we seen the success in the coaching staff, so we just had to trust it.
I think you guys are number 1 in SEC games in 3-point defense. Just kind of what are your thoughts on that, and how much pride do you personally take in being a lockdown perimeter defender, kind of contesting 3-point shots?
Just knowing who we are, knowing how we defend. We want to make it just tough as possible. We don't want nobody to get anything easy. I feel like any 5 that's out there for us can guard anybody. And we just take pride in getting stopped. So I feel like that's where that came from.
Last week, I asked Eric about you, and he said that he remembered on recruiting visits that all you wanted to do was, talk basketball, watch film, and just get like a quick bite to eat. What do you remember about those visits? Because he said you were pretty low maintenance, and you're one of the few guys that, he's ever had to not entertain.
I just wanted to be around people that just gonna put me in position to be successful and just want me to get better and just help me get better. And I feel like they was the right situation for me and the right situation that I was looking for. So that's where that.
Bob.
Yeah, JD, I didn't realize this because Scotty knew it. When you had that dunk the other day against Kentucky, that was your first dunk of the year. You've obviously had a lot of baskets in a lot of different ways. Could you describe that play? And did you realize that was your first dunk? I know you're not a dunker kind of guy, but that was a pretty good play, I thought.
Yeah, we've been talking about it all week. That was the crazy part. I was just saying, like, I'm gonna just dunk when it comes. I don't really stress about it. Like, it's just gonna happen. And I was just telling them, like, I'm gonna get one though. Just know that. And I seen the lane. I just like, just go dunk it.
Is that something you guys had taught, like the guys had kid you about, like, hey, when are you gonna get a dunk, or was that something you were aware of that was your first?
Yeah, they always laughing and joking. Like, I be doing all the dunks for like on Instagram and stuff. I need to get one in the game, so that was kind of one for them.
Well, you did have a couple last year, but you say that's really not a big part of your game, is it?
I mean, it can be, but I just be like, nah, I'm gonna just lay it up, get the 2 points.
And then Curtis asked you about the future, but is that something you really haven't given any thought yet, or or?
Nah, I'm just worried about this year and what we can do this year.
And then, of course, Coach Musselman was not at the last LSU game. He'll be at this one. What do you remember about Eric not being there, and what do you think? How do you think he's handled, coaching in the sling and all that stuff? And
him not being there, he gave us everything we needed to be prepared if he wasn't there. So that was just us. We just next man up mentality through everybody. And I mean, him and his sling, I mean, that's just something for, I guess, y'all to kind of talk about. But I mean, I'm ready for him to get out of it, honestly, so he can get his full strength back. So
how good is it will it be to have him, on the bench for this game after he wasn't at the one? I know you guys won down there without him, but how good is it to have him back? How good has it been to have him back?
Just tremendous. Just the energy he gonna bring. He gonna be fired up. He gonna coach us hard. So I mean, we missed that about him. So we gonna have him this game. So we gonna try to keep it rolling.
Let's go one more. On the recruiting trip deal, Eric said, a lot of guys, they want a steak or they want to take extra steaks back to their hotel. He said, you just want a hamburger and a pizza. Are you not a steak guy, or you just didn't want to, you kind of wanted to keep it informal, or?
I was just felt like I was just hanging out. So I mean, I ain't need a little steak or not. I just wanted something to eat.
And you watched a lot of film, he said.
I watch a lot of film daily. Film just another way to get better.
But he on the film on the recruiting trip, though, he said you watched a lot of film. Okay, thanks.
Randy,
Gary, what kind of confidence does it mean to you and the team on this role now taking on LSU?
We just got to keep going. That's just been us the whole year. Just keep going. Every game important. We don't look at any other game any different. Every game is that game. You got to focus on that game. So that's the mentality we got.
What was your mindset going down the stretch? Were you thinking of maybe isolation or drawing defenders as you did and then dishing off? What was your mindset down the stretch?
Just taking whatever the defense giving me, knowing I got good players around me too, and I can get the ball too, and they can make a play too. So it was just trusting what the defense giving us, and just trusting my ability to do what I do.
anything else for JD? All right, JD, appreciate the time. Thanks
Yes,
so much.
sir. Appreciate it.